Alright, what is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. We are home, as you can see, back home in Edmonton. Houston was amazing, summer shredding was awesome, LA, awesome. You know, that was such a big highlight of my life so far, like stepping on stage, going through my first prep and everything like that. Like, it was just amazing. It was such an awesome experience. And then going to LA, just being a, you know, your classic tourist and hanging out and seeing what LA has to offer. It was such an awesome time, such an amazing time. I had the best time that I could have had, and it was fantastic. As much as I am sad that we had to leave and come home, I'm very glad to be home because I'm super excited to get back on track with things, get back on a routine, get back to work, and just kind of work on myself. You know, I've got a lot of content that I want to like get going here. I have a lot of ideas, a lot of YouTube ideas that I want to get going here, and I felt like while we were on vacation I couldn't get that going because, I don't know, just being on vacation, I felt like I just kind of wanted to relax while I was on vacation, but I was getting eager and stuff like that. So I was ready to come home and kind of get everything going here. But if anyone has taken an extended vacation or an extended holiday, you may know that it's kind of hard to get back on track. We've been home for 2 days now, and it's kind of been like, I don't know, I just feel like it's hard to get back into the swing of things after a while, after being in a routine for so long, and then just being off of it we were off of our routine for like 2 weeks now. So coming back into it, it's kind of tough to get going right back into work. You kind of seem like you don't have time, like just trying to get groceries, and something as little as trying to get groceries seems like it's a bit of a pain in the ass, but just got to find the time. You know, I'm happy to be home, and I'm happy to get things going again, and I'm ready to, you know, just work on myself and just get things going. I don't even know what I mean when I say get things going, but we're gonna get things going. So as you can see by the title of the video, we are doing like a big life update. There's a bunch of stuff going on in my life right now, and that I'm just going to update you since the trip and coming home from the trip and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna play over some clips from my leg day here and just kind of go over that and just kind of talk about what is going on in my life and some updates, Jensen and I's life. So go ahead and play some of the leg day clip here. So first little update here is that I've started my new workout split. So I threw together a new workout split. It's a push-pull legs split. And so basically with this split, I'm trying to focus on building muscle, building size, and adding some density to my muscles. You know, I'm not a very big guy, like I know that, and I want to like ensure that I can put some more size on over the next couple of years. And if I do decide to step on stage again, then, you know, I want to come out on stage way bigger and way leaner, and just, you know, just kind of wow myself and blow my previous physique out of the water. So, and overall, like, it's just a personal goal of mine. You know, I just want to get big. Even if I don't step on stage, I want to get bigger. I want to constantly improve. I want to constantly get stronger and stuff like that. So as you can see here, I'm doing some squats here. The squats, the rep ranges were it was a 5x5. So I did 5 sets of 5 reps at 245. Strength feels like it's non-existent right now. Like that, I was working with 5 sets of 5 at 245. Like I felt so weak. Like for myself, like it's not a very heavy weight at all, and I felt like it was, I don't know, I felt kind of embarrassed. I was like, man, like this is all I can work with right now, but it's coming back. It'll be back soon. Just gotta be patient and wait for it and slowly build my strength back up, as well as the size. And so, like I said, it's a push-pull leg routine. Again, like with the couple key points I want to focus on are bringing my bench press up. So I want to be able to get to a 3-plate bench. I want to work with 405 on deadlift, so 4 plates on deadlifts for working sets. I want to get a 405 squat, so it's a 4-plate squat. I just want to add some overall size to my legs, add some more density to my back, like make it thicker. I also want to focus on making it wider, but overall, like my main goal is to make it thicker, so like stick out more like a turtle shell sort of thing. That'd be the best way to describe it for myself. And then I want to make my shoulders a little bit more prominent, so like cap the shoulders quite a bit more. So I really want to target my my delts quite a bit this off season, and just in my growing season, I guess you could call it. But yeah, so that's basically it for the new workout split. Next life update is just kind of being back on track with food. Right now I am on like a 1 week mini cut after being in the States for 2 weeks. You know, post show we ate out every single day pretty much. We cooked breakfast every single morning, which was good, so we started our days off really well. We went and did cardio every single morning. We worked out every single day, and so we were good in that aspect. But I mean, you know, when we're on vacation, you know, we're not gonna say no to good food. We're not gonna say no to going out and treating ourselves and not being able to eat the foods that we want to eat while on vacation, right? So we didn't hold back, you know, we didn't restrict ourselves or anything like that. So, but now that we are back home, I myself am on a 1 week mini cut. So just trying to lose all the water weight, all the sodium bloating. You know, when I came home from the trip, like, you know, my cheeks popped up like crazy. Like, I was super puffy. I was super puffy the entire vacation, but I mean, I started tracking my macros yesterday, and I've already dropped 4 pounds of water weight after 1 day of tracking my macros and making sure that my water intake was high. So I'm already down 4 pounds from that, and yeah, so I'm like super happy to be back on track with food and tracking my macros and everything like that. Still, I'm not restricting myself entirely. Like, if I feel like I want to go get an ice cream, I'm gonna go get an ice cream. If I want a freaking muffin, I'm gonna go get a muffin. Like, I'm still not restricting myself, but I'm just tracking, and I'm still trying to maintain it in a caloric deficit. Trying to maintain a caloric deficit, sorry. So as long as I'm eating in the caloric deficit and not restricting myself, that's kind of what I'm doing right now. There's still so much water weight that I can drop, and there's still so much sodium that I can drop in my body. So I'm gonna see what it's like after 1 week. I'm gonna make a post on Instagram about it and stuff like that. So make sure to check it out if you don't follow me on Instagram. That will be posted on Friday. I'm not sure when this video is going to be up, but hopefully it'll be up by the time this video is posted. And then the last little update is probably the biggest update of, of the video. It's a pretty big one, and it is that Jensen and I are moving out. We're moving out of this apartment that we've lived in for the last 6 months together. I've lived here for the last 2 years. Jensen moved in 6 months ago, and now we are moving on from our current apartment. All right, so I'm gonna tell you guys about our moving situation as I eat my pancakes, my protein pancakes. So our current lease is up at the end of July, so it is July 13th right now, and so our current lease would be up at the end of this month, but it was kind of like a last minute decision for us to move out of this apartment. So we talked to our landlord, and he granted us an extra month in order for us to, you know, solidify a place to live and make sure that we can find a place. It was only decided like last week, 2 weeks ago or something like that. Like, it wasn't too long ago, so we haven't really had time to look around and find new places for ourselves. Our landlord was kind enough to give us an extra month, to give us some time to look for a spot, look for a place to live, so that's awesome. So at the end of August, we will be moving out of our current apartment. Jensen and I are looking at places all over the city right now. We would like to stay downtown just because it's easier for me for work, but I don't have a car, and if we were to move outside of downtown, we would either have to move to a place close to the train, because the train runs through downtown and then I can just take the train to work. Or if we were to move somewhere that wasn't close to the train and it was outside of downtown, then I have to look at options of maybe buying a car. I don't know, there's a whole lot of things that we need to look at right now. It's really hard to find places downtown that are the size that we would like. We want to find a place where, you know, there's a lot of counter space. Living space isn't like, we don't really care too much about it. Like, if it's like, obviously we want some living space, like a living area, but I think lots of kitchen space and a lot of bathroom space is like the main priority for us. That's at the top of the list, for things that we're looking at in places. There's just a couple things that we're really looking for in places, and it's kind of hard to find stuff that would suit our living style and like what we're looking for right now. But we just gotta keep looking. We've been looking every day. We've looked at one place so far, and we freaking love it. But the only thing is that it's so far away. Like, price is great. The kitchen space was huge, like so much kitchen space. It's a pretty new building. It was only built like 3 years ago or something like that. price is phenomenal. The only thing was that the location was so far away, like so far away. And if we were to move into that place, then I would for sure need to buy a car. And it would probably be like a 30-minute drive from that location to my work. And then my living expenses, my personal living expenses would go up dramatically because then I would have to buy a car, insurance, gas, car payments, everything like that. So everything does add up pretty quickly, but you know, we're not completely saying no to that place. Like, it's still there. It would be available at the time that we are wanting to move out as well. So we do have another couple places that we're looking at next week. So just gotta keep our options open, gotta keep looking, gotta keep refreshing that page on Kijiji. You know, we're not gonna settle on the first place that we find or anything like that, but we want to make sure that we find a place that we really both love and really enjoy, and we just don't want to settle for anything. So just got to keep looking. Toasted coconut. That's good. A little pieces of toasted coconut in there. Hence why it's called hence why it's called toasted coconut. Stupid. Alright, so that is going to conclude today's quick little life update vlog, quick little vlog. Wasn't anything special. I apologize if it was super boring, but I just feel like there was a weird little break in between from the trip until now, getting home. I didn't film a whole lot in LA and stuff like that, so I just felt like there was a weird little break, and I just wanted to kind of fill you in of what that gap was between the trip and now. So there's just a whole lot going on right now, a whole lot on my mind. Spent like majority of the day stressing out, just trying to figure out a place to live, and if I have to buy a car, just trying to break down my living expenses and stuff like that. So there's a lot going on right now. There's a lot to think about, there's a lot to figure out, but it's fun, it's exciting. That's what I like. I like being busy. I don't like being stressed, but I like being busy, and this stuff is keeping me busy, so it's fun. I want to make sure that I keep creating content. I want to make sure that I keep posting on Instagram, posting on YouTube and stuff like that, and just making sure that I'm providing value for everyone. I just want to make sure that, I don't know, I just feel like I put a lot of pressure on myself. If I can't meet the standards that I hold myself to, then I feel like I'm letting myself down and I'm disappointing myself, and I don't know, I'm just not meeting my goals that I've set out for myself. So I don't know, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Now I'm just venting, I'm just talking about what's on my mind. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it wasn't exciting, but maybe you took something away from it. I appreciate you if you've made it this far in the video. Drop a comment down below, leave a like. I will see you in the next one. Peace.